has lost connection. Oh. Hello, gorgeous people. Say hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people speak to me. Say hello, Jerusha. You're in the building. Yes, hi, gorgeous. I am making sure that I show up just for you to share some motivation, inspiration, and business tips about the word no. Why are we so afraid of the word no? No just means what? Next opportunity. Write that down. No just means next opportunity. So, wanted to make sure that I showed up. Guess what? I am having trouble with Facebook again. Oh my gosh, Facebook is not my friend. If you're in my private community right here, hello, gorgeous. Make sure you speak to me. Say hi, Jerusha. I'm present. And if you are chat, yes, let me know that you are here. Yes, we're going to talk about how to handle the word no. If you have a business or you want a business, you got to get familiar with the word no. No needs to be your best friend. So we're going to talk about it as I pack the milk in the box, as well as pack gift cards. As promised, I showed up. Yes, 90-day sprint, a 90-day sprint of sharing what I know for sure. So we all win. Winning in this season, whatever is necessary. So for 90 days, sharing business tips so you can start a business or grow your current business. So let's talk about it. God bless you all. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, Sweet is in the building. 7 is in the building. The kid with no powers is in the building. Chocolate is in the building. Hello, Samantha is in the building. If you're in the building, let me know. Say hi, Jerusha. I appreciate you. So let's talk about it. First of all, how many of you feel like you don't like rejection? You don't like the word no. And I'll tell you why I can teach on this subject. So if you're joining me for the very first time, make sure you put newbie in the comments below. Say, I'm a newbie. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. Put newbie so I speak to you. I see you, newbie. And then, of course, if you're in my private community right here, obviously I can answer your questions. But let me tell you why Facebook is not my friend. I'll tell you why I can teach on this subject. So Facebook, hi, I love the hearts. I appreciate that. Let me know that you're here. Karen is in the building. Mama something is in the building. Hello, gorgeous. So it went down for 3.5 weeks where I could not go on my mobile device. I have an Android and get into Facebook. Okay. So we did all the things, the security questions, all the things. I could get on a desktop, but you know, the features are not there. It's not the same. I couldn't get on Reels. I couldn't post for 3 weeks. So I lost that traction because I post every day in Reels. And so I lost that momentum in Reels. But guess what? It's a good thing to be on more than one platform. So I continue to build on Instagram and Facebook, not Facebook, TikTok and Instagram Reels. And so I was like, that's all right. Let's go over here and YouTube Shorts. And so I was like, that's okay. I'm going to still go ahead and build over here, which is, you know, a blessing in disguise that I was doing that, building my Instagram following as well. So it was down and no one could figure it out because guess what? Because it is Meta, they don't actually have customer service available. There's no chat available. There's no emailing you back available. Nothing is available yet because obviously they're switching everything over. So I was like, that's all right. I could actually post every now and then, like I'm streaming through StreamYard to be on Facebook here on my private group. And so I was like, that's okay. And I tried to get in touch with them several times. I asked for help. Nothing. When I say nothing, nothing. So it finally came back like Wednesday, then went back out on Thursday. Then it came on again over the weekend. I was like, yes, I got it back. I started posting my Facebook Reels again. I was like, yes. Okay, whatever they did, guess what? Today, it's gone again. So I cannot get on my Android or my mobile device to get on Facebook. So I can't use any of the features, which is crazy because obviously it's just different from a desktop. So, but that didn't stop me because I said, you know what, when you start a 90-day sprint, a run, and you're trying to reach some big goals and change some things, every obstacle possible is going to come at your way. The enemy is going to try to attack you, but I'm ready. I got on the armor. I'm ready. I'm like, that's okay. Let's pray about it and move on because I can't change it. So let's talk about it. So I'm talking about, hey, pretty girl in the building. Yes, Tanya's in the building. Thank you so much for joining me. So I want you to get so strong. I want you to be so confident when you start your business or build your business. And the word no becomes your best friend. So I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my organization. We're developing 100 online leaders, 100 families, 100 women, 100 lives being changed by building a business, monetizing social media. Those women that are open to technology and apps and automation, and they want it, and they want to really take control of their finances. Those are my people. And so I am developing those 100 online leaders, which we're excited about it. So that's why we're in this 90-day sprint, so we can have massive action of income producing activities to generate the momentum that we want. And so an IPA is something that brings in more income, right? Income producing activity. And so I want you to understand that no is my best friend. And I'm going to tell you how you can accept that word and not feel like they're rejecting you. They're not rejecting you, right? Now, obviously, you do want to make sure you know your product, your services, your opportunity, right? Everything about your business you should know about, but it's not personal. Write this down. Here's your business tip right now. It's not personal. It's personal preference. It's not personal. It's personal preference. If I told you I was a school teacher, I teach first grade, and I say, raise your hand, put in the chat, you want to be a school teacher with me, first grade teacher, and nobody does it mean that nobody in the world want to be it? Just the people that's on this live said, no, I don't think I want to be a first grade teacher. Should I not teach if that's my passion? Should I say give up on the children and be like, no one wants to teach first grade? No, you just go ask more people. You just go ask somebody else. Because numbers never lie, people do. You can write that down. Numbers never lie, people do. So numbers is very important. The more numbers you talk to, the more no's you will receive. The more numbers you talk to, the more no's you will receive, right? And so I want you to get some tough skin. Write this down. You're going to learn how to have tough skin, and you're going to understand it's not about your thing. That person is just, for whatever reason, not your people. And so that's how I look at it, is God is blessing me. When someone says no, I'm like, woo, 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 woo. That was a blessing. Because I don't know if we would have, worked well together. I don't know why that person said no, thank you, but it doesn't matter. She's not my people. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so the word no and not interested. What do you say when people say they're not interested in your product or your service? First, think about you solving a problem for the person. So what do you say if someone says, oh, no, I'm not interested. Oh, no, they don't even know what it is. That's human nature to say, no, thank you. If somebody came and knocked on my front door and like, knock, you're already, how many of you do this? You're like, yeah, I'm not interested. You don't know if they're going to say, Oprah sent you $1 million. You don't even know what they're going to say. You don't know the offer. You don't know anything. You're just like, whatever they selling, I ain't interested. Whatever they're talking about, I'm not interested. So you're closed-minded in that area, right? So it doesn't matter what it is. You're just going to say, no, thank you. So you got to take that into consideration if you have a business that some people, they're already geared. They're ready. They don't even know if you're going to say, here's $20. I was just thinking I'd buy you lunch today. They don't know. They're like, oh, no, thank you. So first of all, when you have that in mind that, okay, some people are just going to blow you off just because. They're just closed-minded. They're not open to anything, okay? First, think about you're solving a problem for the person, and you love your services that you can provide for somebody else, or you love your product, or even an opportunity. If you have a business, your business is solving a problem. Okay, write that down. Okay, now, then ask the person, I'm curious, what is it that you're not interested in? If the person is in conversation with you, if the person, I'm sorry about that, but this is a business live, so we can't help you right now. So let me finish this training. I appreciate that. Okay, now, so if someone says, oh, thank you so much, I'm just not interested. What I want you to do is, because sometimes, they're just not educated. a lot of times we're in the positions we are right now because we don't know what we don't know. Okay. So we don't know, and we say no, N-O, to what we don't know, K-N-O-W. And so what you want to find out if you're in conversation, hey, I'm curious, what is it that you're not interested in? Okay, I'm supposed to be packing, right? I'm supposed to be, yes, I'm packing your orders, the milk in the box. I am packing your orders. At the same time, I'm packing the gift cards. I give my clients gift cards to purchase with me again, because I want them to know how much I appreciate them. So I'm supposed to be packing all the gift cards as well as packing the milk in the box as I train on the subject about no and no, okay? And I'm not interested. So you ask the person, this will allow you to assess the situation thoroughly and explain how your product or your service will help them, because they don't know yet. Now you can probably overcome the objection, because she's probably gonna say, oh, I mean, I don't know. She's just gonna be like, oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I don't need it. She doesn't even know what it's gonna do for her yet. So by you saying, well, I'm curious, what is it that you're not interested in? It makes her go, well, why did I say that? Especially if you're in conversation and she's sweet and nice. Now, if a person is not nice to you, obviously don't do that. Okay. Everybody doesn't require, you to overcome an objection or find out more. If the person is rude, you have my permission to say, okay, next, on to the next one, on to the next one. But if you're in decent conversation, you guys have made some type of rapport, you can certainly ask a question. Hey, I'm curious, write this down. What is it that you're not interested in? Write it down. Because most people, they just like, oh, yeah, okay. Now you can say, if you have a product, you can now tell her the benefits of your product. So if she says, oh, I don't know, I don't think I need to lose weight. Say if you're in health and wellness and you have a weight loss product or whatever your product is. And say she's like, oh, no, I don't need to lose weight. Oh, no, I don't need whatever it is. You get to say to her, would you like a sample? No, thank you. Would you like, for me to tell you the benefits and why I love it? And so she's like, okay, now you're able to say what it does, not what it is. Because if you're going around saying, just lose weight, most people have heard that before. They've seen people lose weight, but they want to know the difference in your product. Why do I need to listen to your product? Why do I need to purchase your product? So it's up to you to say the benefits of what it does, not what it is. So if I was in weight loss or anything like that, it would be, hey, it helps me not just lose weight, but I'm gaining muscle, or it tones my stomach, or whatever it does. Okay. Oh, my gut health is better. I'm regular in the bathroom, like all the benefits of your thing. You're selling them on the benefits. Does this make sense? And so a lot of times, like I said, keep this in mind. They're just saying no because they don't even know what it is. They don't know how it's going to benefit them. Okay, write that down. Now, obviously, okay, I'll give you some tips to write down as I pack this. So I'm trying to read what this person is saying to see if I need to block this person for now, since we're trying to get through this no thank you training. I apologize. Let me see if I can block this person. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second, Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. So we had to just dismiss him for a second here. Okay, so that person's gone. All right, so where was I? Okay. So what I want you to do is, once you talk about the benefits, and I talked about this the other night, once you explain the benefits of your product or the benefit of your services, and then the person is not interested or open or whatever, that's fine. It's not for everybody, because the first thing I said is it's not personal. It's what? Personal preference. And so now you don't care. You're going to talk to the next person. You're going to talk to as many people as possible that could be open to your opportunity, but you're getting them educated. So how I look at it is with my milk in the box. You know what? I am explaining to people this milk in the box is a facial milk that I use. I just started using it last year, and I've seen great results. And so the milk in the box, it reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It does have retinol, so you feel a little tingle. You feel a little tingle. It works. It takes away any blemishes, dark spots, red spots. Obviously, you're gonna look 5-10 years younger. It reverses the signs of aging. So in 4 to 8 weeks, you're going to see some results. And so I'm always telling people, hey, this is what I love. This is what is working for me. These are the benefits. Reduce fine lines and wrinkles, reduce any blemishes, imperfections. You have totally even skin. You don't have to cover with makeup. You can correct. Obviously, it hydrates your skin all day. That's the best part about it. Uh-oh. I needed to talk to her, but I'm about to call her back. Oh, wow, that was different. It hydrates your skin all day. And then, of course, it reverses the signs of aging. So if you're 70, you're going to look 60, right? And if you're 60, you're going to be like, I'm 50. I look 50. If you're 50, you're going to be like, I look 40, girl. If you're 40, you're going to look 30 and so forth. If you're 30, you're going to look 20. And so this is what my benefits are for the milk in the box. And so that's why I am packing these and sending these out, because I want you to have those same benefits. I want you to have those type of results. And if you're that person like, man, you know, my skin, I want my skin to stay tighter. It's a collagen booster. And we all know we stop producing collagen at 21 years old. So we all need this. If you look at all the commercials, everything is like collagen. And so this is a collagen booster as well. And so if this is something that obviously you want to try, let's go. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio for that. And then you also get, if you're in my private community, the person that invited you, you need to contact that person immediately, because she's going to have 2 gifts for you. So if you're in this private community, you're super special. You're a part of the VIP club. And so you want to contact that person and tell that person, I just saw the milk in the box that Jerusha was talking about, and I need it. I'm trying to reverse the signs of aging. Okay, she's going to give you 2 gifts along with the milk in the box. And of course, if you are my customer, you get a gift card as well. Make sense? Okay, good. So with the rejection, so even if someone says no, that's okay. Everybody has skin. I'm not going to stop because one person said no, thank you, or no, you know, she said not now, because sometimes no doesn't mean no forever. It just means not right now. They might not have the money, or they might be in a situation, or they have products and they want to use those products and then they'll try yours. You don't really know. So I just don't take it personal. I just say what it's doing for me. I show up showing what it's doing for me and sharing what it's doing for me. And those people that are open to that, oh my gosh, those people that are open to that, all right, let me text her for a minute. Those people that are open to that, boom, they're going to either try it or not. The link is in the bio. It says milk in the box. And I don't want you to get distracted in the season. So I'm on a 90-day sprint. And those of you that are joining me on this 90 days, put 90 in the chat. 90. Because a lot of you are joining me on this 90-day sprint. And you are definitely committed to building your businesses, or starting a business, or writing a book, or starting a nonprofit, or creating an app, whatever it is. Okay. For 90 days, you're working on your project. You're working also on yourself in those 90 days. Okay. I don't want you to get distracted. Misdirection is a form of deception in which the attention of an audience or a person is focused on one thing in order to distract its attention from another thing. And so I think the enemy tries to distract your attention from doing what you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me tell her I gotta call her back. Distract you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. Just making sure something. Sorry about that, guys. But I appreciate you. Say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're here. I appreciate you. Hold on 1 second. That was odd to call back to back. Okay. So I think the enemy tries to distract your attention from what you're supposed to do in life. Your attention should be on building a business, but the enemy has consumed your focus on a daily task. Like whatever you're doing at your job is a daily task. You're distracted from the ultimate destination, which is building your business. Okay. And so he's going to try to consume your time with folding clothes, consume your time with doing other activities that are not income producing activities. And I need you to be in control of yourself in this season. The only way that you're going to see results and talking to a lot of people and hearing the word no is that you stay focused. You can't allow yourself to be misdirected. You can't allow yourself to start looking someplace else. Don't do it. Whatever you need to do, set an alarm, time block, call your mentor, whatever it is that you need to do in these 90 days to stay on track and talk to a lot of people about your product, your service, your opportunity, so you can be in a different level by April. You will be in a different place, whether it's personally, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically. You will, if you stay the course and not get misdirected. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Yes. Somebody say yes. Okay, good. Now, a part of this is your behavior. Yes, I had so many things happen in these last couple of days. Your behavior comes out of belief. If somebody says no and it stops you, did you really believe in your product? Just because you say no right now to me, I believe in the milk in the box. I believe that it's going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles because it did it for me. I believe that you're going to see a difference in your skin in 4 weeks. I believe you're going to have, flawless skin where you can say, I woke up like this. I believe it. So your behavior comes out of belief. If I stop and say, oh, nobody said yes, did I really believe it could help somebody? So did you really believe your opportunity can change lives? If you believe your opportunity, if you're in network marketing and direct sales, and you know this could change someone's life, and you're talking to people and 2 people say no and you quit, did you really believe it? So you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And so that's like, I have 2 boys, and one of them is, in basketball and football and sports. And we believe in him. And so we want him to practice. He has a private trainer and all the things because we believe in him. So if you or anybody try to say he's not talented, he's not going to be, an athlete, I'm going to destroy you because I believe he will. That's how you should be about your projects. That's how you should be about your business. You believe you have a great invention. Don't let somebody else talk you out of it. They done talk you out of it because they said no. What? They said no, thank you. They said not now. And then you just gave up on the whole idea. Oh my gosh, it's not for me. What? So I need you to get tough skin. I need you to understand no is your best friend. No just means next opportunity. And the moment you believe that, I would have given up a long time ago. I've talked to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. I started my business offline. So let me just tell you, offline, initially, I rose to the top 2% in like 8 months. Now I'm a part of the top 1%. Now let me tell you, boom. That means I was talking to a lot of people, sharing and educating them on my opportunity to do that, right? So I was getting rejected. I never sold anything before. I never had an opportunity like this before. I worked in corporate America, and that was the deal. And so this was foreign to me. And so I had to learn how to overcome objections. I had to learn, if you're talking to someone face to face, if someone says no, thank you online, it doesn't matter because you don't know them. It was a text. They just said, no, thank you. You're like, okay. But when you're face to face, it's a different energy. And to me, it takes more grit to be face to face, talking with someone, offering your product or your service, and that person says no, and you're able to pick up and go talk to another person. That takes some skill, let me tell you. And I did that for years. I was able to walk up to people, excuse me, miss, let me ask you a quick question. What do you do professionally? She said, oh, no, thank you. Next. Excuse me, miss, let me ask you a quick question. What do you do for professionally? No, thank you. Next. excuse me, Miss. Like I was like talking to everybody within 3 feet of me. I was like, boom, 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 boom. If I went into, I don't know, if I went into Nordstrom's, I was talking to every single woman I wanted to talk to about my opportunity. Now, boom, I already know numbers don't lie, people do. So I already know if I'm talking to 5 people, I'm gonna get a name and number. Now, I had gotten too good at this. Like I was so good at this, I was getting everybody. Like it was very hard to meet me and not give me your information. Like I was exchanging business cards with you, and initially I had paper cards when I first started. And then later on, we got digital cards where we didn't have to exchange. I could text you my digital card. Boom, I have your cell number because I had to text you. I have your name. Bam, we're connected now. And so I was a beast out and about. Now you couldn't tell me nothing. That's why no one can tell me about the real grind face to face. To me, being online, that's easy. Like just showing up, talking to people, texting, messaging, posting, that's easier because you're in the comfort of your home. You're in the comfort of your home or in your car, wherever your cell phone is. You have a cell phone lifestyle. Like I have a cell phone business. I do everything from my cell phone as opposed to having to get dressed, right? Get ready for the day completely. Go out to a networking event. Go out to any local, events that were happening, conferences, women empowerment events, whatever it was, going out, staying out until you get your numbers. Do you know how many people said no, thank you? Initially, when I got good at this, if I talked to 22 people, I got 20 names and number. Like I got so good at the charisma. I was so good as in engaging with the person, my energy. I was getting those names and numbers face to face. And so when I first started, they said to me, my mentor and business coach said, you get 10 new names and numbers a day. So for those of you that are still offline, like you're in a business where you're still meeting people offline, like out and about or whatever at events, I would get 10 names and numbers at first every day. And I did that. That will be 50 a week. They said, if you have 50, you're going to grow your business. Because I was still working full time, that is what I did. I got 50 new names and numbers every week, full-time job. The son was a toddler, all the things. And I was like, this is how they say to do it. And I'm very coachable, so I didn't know any better. I was actually too dumb to doubt. Because if you've never ran a business before, I don't know what you're saying. I believe you're successful and I want the level of success you have. And you're saying this is what you did. Okay, I need to do that. It worked. I became, like I said, I came a part of the top 2% in 8 months doing that. Now, once I transitioned from corporate America, now was full time building my business. So I had more time to meet more people. So I decided I'm going to meet 20 people, right? I'm going to meet 20 people every day. And so I would meet 20 people every day, names and numbers. So that's 100 people, right? And then after I was like, now for the month, I have the numbers. I need to follow up with all these people. So I always had somebody to talk to. But do you know when I got those names and numbers, a lot of those people didn't even answer, right? People are going to ignore you. People are going to send you the voicemail. They're going to do it. That's why the numbers matter. The no doesn't matter. The numbers matter. So if you're wondering how to get more traction in these 90 days, on this 90-day sprint, is your numbers. Now, I certainly believe it's easier to be online because there's 2.94 billion people online. And guess what? They all have a need. Okay. Hopefully what I have can solve their problem. And so if I'm at home, right, and you're online or you're on your cell phone, you can message 20, 30, 40 people in a day. Face to face, you can't meet 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people in a day. Online, you can meet 50 people a day easily. Because if you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook Reels, and you're on Instagram Reels, you can meet 50 people. Like, it's no problem. A day. New people. So much easier, right? You can start those conversations. Now, I know that's a big number for a lot of people. They're like, oh, God. Okay, you start with 5. There's no reason why you couldn't meet 5 people every day if you're trying to maximize these 90 days. 5 to 10 new people every day, starting new conversations. You are becoming a conversation starter. So you're meeting and engaging with people. You're loving on people to start conversations, to educate them about your product, your service, your opportunity. So people start to notice you when you show up. You've got to obviously be posting. You've got to also be loving on their pages. You got to also be commenting. And now you're meeting new people and you have those private conversations in Messenger. The money is made in Messenger. This is where you're making the true connection in Messenger. Make sense? Okay. So face to face, I was meeting 10, 15, 20 people a day, all the time. And so my goal every week was between 70 and 75 people a week, face to face, right? Numbers, 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 numbers. And that's how I earned cars and diamonds and all the things, numbers. I was producing the numbers. Now, obviously, what happened was my business just was like, okay, after a while. I was like, what changed? You know what changed? People started getting online in 2015, people started going online. And people weren't meeting face to face as much, right? People wanted to build an online business. Facebook was here and everybody was like, get online. And I didn't get online at that time. I didn't get on until 2017. But I saw a shift around 2014. I started seeing, people were doing things differently to meet people, to attract the right people. And so I didn't seriously started doing it until 2017. 2018, making all the mistakes. Now it's interesting to me. It's so much easier. Like even after this broadcast, I could meet 50 people. And it wouldn't take long to do it. But if I was face to face on my feet at a networking event talking, because you got to engage face to face, you got to okay, well, what's going on? Are you here at this event? Oh, what do you do for a living? You got to do a little bit more face to face. They don't know what mood you're in through a text. You can't tell if I'm excited through a text unless I put some emojis or some hearts or a GIF, GIF, something like that. But it's just a text. Now, I'm a believer in, I don't care if you're meeting strangers, because I think every friend was a stranger. Every friend you have was a stranger. And I know there's this thing between, you don't talk to strangers, you only market. Well, I like to believe I'm friends with everybody that's on this live. So if you're my friend because you're on this live or you're watching or you got value at some point or you liked anything that I post or you engage with anything that I did, we are friends. That's how I look at it. We're now friends. Hello, my friend. If you're in my VIP, we're now friends. And so if I'm speaking with you privately, I am talking with you like you're already my friend. You and I are already here. You're not a stranger to me anymore. Just like when you see people online often and you're getting value from them, right? You feel like you know that person. They're not like a stranger. And that's how I feel about the people online. And because if you're on a Facebook Reels or even Facebook and you have 5,000 friends, that's 5,000 people you could be talking to. Followers. I have so many followers, 50,000, 100,000 followers. I can never get through all of those friends. If you're following me or you're my friend, you my people. You always have somebody to talk to about your product, your service, your opportunity. So those are the people. And when I'm training and I'm developing, and people often ask, well, who are the people? Those are the people. Like all of your beautiful faces on here, like Tawana, she's my people. She said, yes, she's my people. And then 56004, you're my people. Like you're my people. You're on here. You're my people. I don't feel like you're a stranger, right? And so I want you to release that. And even if I spoke to Melissa, even if I spoke to Natasha, even if it doesn't matter, and she says, no, thank you, we're still friends. Our friendship didn't end because you said, no, thank you. You're not interested today, and that's fine. Next, on to the next one, on to the next one. Because what I know is this milk in the box works. And I know there are people, women who want younger looking skin. And I know there are women who want to reverse the signs of aging. They want to have flawless skin. They don't want to have to keep covering up a pimple mark. They don't want to have to cover up a dark spot. They don't want to have to do that. They want a product that works. And if they choose by choice to enhance with makeup and foundation, they can. And so I know this is great. And so I know there are going to be people like, okay, I think I want to try it. The link is in the bio. That's how it works. That's how you start building your business and selling your product. You just educate people about what you're. That's all I do. I only educate about what I know for sure. That's what I share. And that's all you can do. If you know how to cook and you cook the best chicken pot pie in the world, you can teach how to do that. No one can tell you how to cook your chicken pot pie. That's your experience, your recipe, and it's good, and you're sharing it. And if you offered it, say, hey, I have a catering service, I cook chicken pot pies, you offer it to enough people, they're going to take you up on the offer. Kate is in the building. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Hey, Patrice is in the building. So yes. So I want you to grab this milk in the box. If you haven't grabbed it yet, if you're in the VIP group, then you're special. The person that invited you, you can just put milk in the comments below. If you want to put milk in the chat. Straight Talk. Hi, Straight Talk is in the building. Yes, we're friends. We're like friends already. Like, you're my besties. This is how we communicate now in America, is through social media. You know, I've gotten some really good friends from social media. This is how people now engage. You show up online, you're posting great content, you're sharing great content. People are now following you, you're following them, you're friending them, you're talking privately. Now we're friends. Now I can educate you about my services. Now I can tell you about my, my courses that I offer. Now I can do that just like you would tell another girlfriend, right? Oh, she put milk. Yes. So if you want to try the milk in the box, put milk in the comments below. So I will definitely make sure that you are able to try the milk in the box. I want your testimonies too. So I'm gathering testimonials from that because I have some, but I want some more. I want to see your beautiful face because I want to showcase you. Like, I want to say, hey, this is what she looks like prior. Boom, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. This is what she looks like now from using the milk in the box. And so I am proof that I use it and I don't have any blemishes. And I'm not even worried, when if I do get a pimple, boom, I know how to take care of that. And I know it's going to really remove those fine lines and wrinkles and blemishes and even out my skin. And so that's important for us. We're on Zooms now. I'm on business Zooms all the time. I'm on speaking events and things like that. I was on a YouTube last night. I was a guest speaker and I needed my skin to look flawless on camera. And so if you're like that, you're like me, you better click, okay, milk in the box. You put milk in the comment so you can try it because I'm telling you, I love the results. So how do you feel about the word no? Now that I told you it wasn't personal, and I give this example all the time, but I got to tell it to you again because this is a different audience. Put milk. Yes, milk, 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 milk. And we'll get you the milk in the box. But the girl in the mall with the teriyaki chicken, everybody's been there where she's offered you a piece of chicken. Teriyaki chicken, teriyaki chicken. Now, let's be honest, because I love y'all. How many of you walk past her? You don't even acknowledge. Does she pack up and leave and be like, they ignored me? Everybody's ignoring me. Do you think she shuts down the restaurant? What? She didn't? Okay. So how many people do you think pass her in the mall and she's like, teriyaki chicken? Hundreds of people a day? You think? Hundreds of people. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, ignore. Oh, no. I'll come back. Now, what about those people that they tell you they're going to sign up in your organization, that they're going to be a promoter or they're going to purchase from you? And you're like, oh, next time, I got you. How many people do that? And then she's like, okay, next, teriyaki chicken. Next, teriyaki. Now, we know, because you've seen the plate full and then you've seen the plates empty. That means people took her up on the offer. That means she didn't stop because you said no thank you, because you went to the other side of the mall so she wouldn't ask you, because you ignored her. She didn't say, let me give it up. My chicken isn't any good. I guess nobody wants the chicken. Nobody wants the teriyaki chicken today. She didn't say that, did she? Nope. What she did was next and new, next and new. Because what we know for sure, numbers never lie. If you talk to a lot of people, you'll make a lot of money. She knows if I talk to a lot of people, you're going to eat at this restaurant. If I keep offering you something and you taste it, and I believe it's the best teriyaki chicken in the world, right? Because it's yours. You believe your thing is the best in the world, right? So why would you be afraid to offer it to everybody? She's not afraid to offer it because she's doing that every day. The mall is open, what, 7 days a week, right? She's doing that every day. You're not even doing your business every day, but you want to be on top. Girl, what? You mean to tell me in order to be a millionaire, I have to do this every day? I have to offer my product and services every day? Or can I offer it sometime? Oh, when I feel like it. You think she's in the mall going, well, today I don't feel like saying teriyaki chicken. Do you think sometimes she's sick? Do you think sometimes she's annoyed with the customers? Do you think sometimes she didn't want to go to work? Do you think that? If she owns the place, do you think she shows up? That is what entrepreneurs do. They do it anyway. That's a true champion when you don't feel like doing it and you're able to perform anyway, because it's called muscle memory. I got so good at meeting people out and about, even if I didn't feel like it, I remembered how to use my voice. I know how to move in my shoulders, even if I don't feel like it. It's muscle memory, kind of like Michael Jordan when he had the flu and he was playing in the championship and he was able to win the game with the flu because his body remembered when to move, how to shoot. All of that is muscle memory. And so if you do something over and over and over and over and over again, when you don't feel like it because it's a habit, it's a natural thing for you to do. When you start brushing your teeth, you don't like, do I brush to the left? Oh, I'm supposed to go in a circular motion. You know what to do because it's a habit. You've done it over and 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 over. You're not even thinking about it. And so what happened when I was meeting people out and about, I wasn't even thinking about what she looked like. I wasn't looking at, it didn't matter. I was looking at, there's a person I want to talk to. And because I knew the script, I knew what I was going to say. I knew how to act. I had all of it. My body, even when I didn't want to do it, true story. If my husband could hear this, true story. I couldn't even go no place without talking to somebody. I wanted to stop talking to people, but because my body was so used to talking to people, I could never pass a sharp person and not say it. It would eat me up. I would go back to talk to the person. If I say, okay, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk. I promise you, I tried this. And I was like, okay, I got to go back. Because my body was so used to educating people about my opportunity and telling them what I'm doing and building my empire that I had to tell them. So the girl in the mall, she didn't have any emotions tied to your no. You think she got emotions tied to your no? Teriyaki chicken? No. Teriyaki chicken? No. Teriyaki chicken? Right? That's how you have to be if you're seriously trying to grow an organization. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Oh, I got milk. Yes. And so I am that person. Then I'm like, okay, online is a little different. You still got to show up online. You got to show up online the same way I showed up in person. And so I know you guys probably know that those restaurants, that teriyaki chicken type of restaurant, they do well. And you'll notice there might be the only ones doing well. It's a long line of people getting that chicken because it works. Because it works, right? And she doesn't care what they look like. She knows they have to eat. She knows that. Like, I don't really, when they have the beef, I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork. So I wouldn't be a candidate for that. Okay, so because I'm in sales and I understand entrepreneurship, I'm like, oh no, thank you, but thank you for offering. I'm really nice about it. I'm not the person who like ignoring her. That's so crazy. It's just no thank you, not today. I don't even eat it. But I just like to watch people grow, and their businesses do very well because they talk to a lot of people. So you want to get ahead of the curve, know your best friend, because she's hearing it hundreds of times a week. Most people hear no 2 times and they quit. I have people that I've worked with, particularly women. I love y'all because I'm one. We're so emotional that we take it so personal. You ask your cousin and a girlfriend from high school, and both of them said no, and you was like, I don't think I'm gonna sell my bracelets. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I didn't know if selling bracelets is for me. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Yes, it's for you. Those weren't your people. Like, everybody's not your people. You will be too much for some people. Those are not your people. That's not your people. And I'm okay with them not being your people. And so the same thing with Colonel Sanders. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Yes, Miss Tawana. Milk. So if you want the milk, you want to look younger online and look flawless, baby, you better get this milk in the box. I'm trying to tell you. I just tried it last year. I was so in love. I said, I'm going to tell everybody about it. So you guys know Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I tell the story all the time because when I'm training someone, I'm saying you have to educate people about what you have. The reason they're saying no, because they don't see the benefit, right? The moment you say you need insurance, you need flood insurance. If you need, car insurance, and you need this car insurance. And if you're in insurance, you're trying to tell people the benefits of your car insurance compared to Allstate car insurance or whatever, right? You're trying to sell them on how great your insurance is. Now, they make their decision based on what they're getting. If they feel like, oh, Allstate sounds like it's real good, and what's another one? I see their commercial all the time. That's what came to mind. Oh, that's a good example. Who came to mind first was Allstate when I said insurance, okay? Because that is who is marketing all the time. I see Flo all the time. So when I think of that, I think of is it Allstate? Yeah, I think of that because I'm seeing it. So when people think of your thing, do they think of you? If you're posting online, you're marketing yourself, your brand, when they think of something, are they thinking that you're that person? You're that go-to person. So probably my platform is motivation, inspiration, and business tips. So when they think of that, preferably, they think of me because that is what I deliver. That is what I give. That is what I share. That's who I am online, is a business coach that loves to inspire and motivate and share what I know for sure. On everything, I'm the same. So what are you bringing to the table? Who do they think you are? Like, you're the go-to for what? You bake cakes, or you're that person, you're the cake lady, or you're the person that, you sell lip glosses or lashes or the hair. Who are you known for online? So the marketing matters. So when they do want something like that, they remember the benefits of your thing. Does this make sense? So Colonel Sanders with the Kentucky Fried Chicken, I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh yes, my time is up. So if you read his story, Google it. Okay, it's real good. I tell it all the time because it's just fascinating to me how you can become a millionaire if you are consistent and fall in love with the word no. Okay, so he had this chicken recipe. Now imagine back in the day, obviously he didn't have the internet. He was on his feet with the white suit on, right? This is the story. And he would have to knock on the door, like physically door to door. Remember the day the vacuum cleaners came to your door? Okay, he was doing this like hot, raining, cold, knock, knock, knock. I have a recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, thank you. He spoke to 1,009 times. Google it. Google is my best friend. He spoke to 1,009 people who said no. Imagine. You have this great chicken recipe. It's delicious. Like, your product is great. Your service is great. It's good. You want the world to know. and you talk to 1,009 people who say no. Most of, I ain't gonna say you because you're on here. Most people will stop at 5. I talked to 100. No. I talked to 200. No. He talked to 1,009 people straight. No. 1,009 times. On the 1,010th time, they said yes. Now, if he was alive, I would be asking him, was it worth it? Yes. Because guess what? Now his family has a legacy. Now he left an inheritance because of his actions, talking to a lot of people, falling in love with the word no, and knowing his product was good, knowing his product was something people would fall in love with. That's how you have to do it. Behavior comes out of belief. Write that down. Behavior. His behavior was, I'm talking to the next one. Oh, we're at 200. Next one, 300. Next one, 400. He believed in it. He believed in it. That's where I want you to be. Don't let somebody say no, thank you, and you stop. Be like Colonel Sanders. Be like the girl in the mall with the teriyaki chicken, but don't you quit. Quitting is not an option. You've got to talk to more people and embrace the word no. No is fine. Next opportunity. Every time somebody say, Jerusha told me a secret. Every time somebody says no, say next opportunity. They're not my people. That's what I say. I'm like, oh, she's not my people. As soon as you say no to me, oh yeah, she's not my people. My mother told me I'm gonna be too much for some people. They're not my people. Oh, she's not my people. Because God is only gonna send me my people. I already know. I pray, please send me my people. So that's what I want you to do today. So hopefully you got value. If this was helpful, hashtag helpful. If this was helpful to you and now you're on a mission to change the way that you think about the word no, you understand that you got to embrace the word no and not interested, that it's not personal, it's personal preference. Oh, so true, so true. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And so now I want you to go out and I want you to be prepared. I want you to share and educate what you have. Create it. If you haven't started yet, create it. If you have a book, sell the book. Talk to the people about the book, not just here's my book. What is your book about? How can your book help me? Okay, not I have oils. What is your oil going to do for me? Not just tell me what it is going to do. Like I just told you, the milk in the box is going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I just told you, it's going to take away any imperfections in your skin. It's going to even out your skin. Okay, it's going to reverse the signs of aging. We want that. It's a collagen booster, right? We need that. I'm telling you what it's going to do. This is what it's done for me. Proof in the pudding. So I want you to go out and do the same thing for your product, your service, your opportunity. I pray that helped you tonight. Hashtag helpful. If you're my private community, the person that invited you, put milk. They will contact you or you contact them. They have 2 prizes for you or 2 gifts for you if you get it tonight. Go ahead and talk to them. And if you are my customer, then you get a gift card from me, yes, to shop with me on another time. So I'm so grateful. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great night. And yes, I'm going to get back in touch with you, Straight Talk, as well as, hold on, Tawana about the milk. Yes, about the milk in the box. Enjoy your evening.